Hello everybody, so it is Wednesday today and it's in the evening now. Paul and I have been busy sorting out the bedroom a little bit. It doesn't look like we sorted out much, but if some of you guys remember all the stuff we were standing all around, that chair's going out tonight. We don't need that anymore. The pillows on top there and the suit of Paul's which needs to be put somewhere else. We got a whole sack full of clothes that we didn't want anymore, so that's going to the charity. We have like a charity bin just up here where we can jump it in, and then it'll go to one of the Red Cross facilities, and they'll look through and see what they want to use and what is not for them to use. So that is pretty nice, knowing that the clothes, just because we don't want it anymore, then maybe someone else can have a good use of it, because there's basically nothing wrong with it. It's just not something we don't want to wear anymore. So yeah, this going down the basement, this going out, this is junk, and that is for the charity. But you can see we got 4 table legs standing there. Paul and I have a coffee table which is matching basically this one here. Unfortunately this here is much lighter, but there's a way of fixing that, because I think the people who had that table before that have given it like a whole lot of oil. So I'm just going to be sanding the surface on the complete table and the legs, and then get it down to a nice... Oh, by the way, have you seen out there, there's a Tesla. It's my favorite car, the S model. I really would like only be able to dream of having a car like that. In Denmark, unfortunately, everything which is energy sufficient and good for the environment has always been like up priced like 4 or 5 times. The Tesla in Denmark is ridiculously expensive. But Sally's super tired right now. I'm going to take her OUT later, and we've also been doing some laundry. There's actually some more laundry in the machine now. So something has been going on today, even though I came up out of bed quite late because I came to bed very late. I also think that we ought to do the whole house a clean soon, like wiping down all surfaces and stuff, window sills and everything. It needs it, so I think maybe we should choose Friday to do that, because then we'll have a nice clean house for the weekend. But I am, as of now, just getting some water in my face and then going out to the skate park and bring the table, and I'll be sanding that out there. It's going to take a couple of hours to sand it down nicely, because I have to do a rough sanding first and then a fine sanding after that, and then I need to find some pieces of wood which will fit with the legs, because there's like a little problem, there's something that didn't fit right probably with the table, and then after that we have to find the bolts for it. There's got to be somewhere, maybe out in these drawers there in the hallway. We'll see. Anyways, I'm just gonna get changed quickly, and I'll see you probably in the skate park with a heavy table that I have to sort out. That's gonna be a job. So right now I have gone out to the skate park, and we probably have one of the best views in every skate park in the world. We got the Great Bill Bridge right ahead. Tried to show you. You guys can see it. Can I get closer? This is amazing. Zoom on this camera. There you go, the Great Bill Bridge. That's 17 times soon. That's cool. And then we go back again. So yeah, and the sun is just about to go down. If I go over here, you can probably see it through the trees. It's a beautiful red sun. See that? Let me try and zoom in on that, guys, because that's too beautiful to miss. I hope you guys can hear me. I got my little wind thingy dingy on. Let's try and get to 17 zoom. Yeah, that's pretty. Super pretty. So yeah, you're probably asking, why do you go to the skate park on a Wednesday when you quit the Wednesdays? Because I have a project to do out here. And look here, guys, this is behind the skate park. This is the newest one we got there open. All this out here, this area here, it's just empty, and it's a big area, and we really would like to see if we can get the owner of this place to allow us to build out here for skating. If we can get some support from like big sponsorships or something to concrete all this, we can keep this edge here, because that would be fun to have different ledges and stuff like on. But yeah, well, I don't know how that's gonna happen. But what I'm doing out here now is I'm actually sanding this table. This is a dining room table Paul and I bought, and we wanted to use it, but because the people who had it before, because it's the same exact brand as our dining room table, but the people before have bought it and clear coated it, So I don't know if you can see how dark it basically was before. Like that, you can see the difference. And we want it to be light like our dining room table. So I am sanding away. I got to sand this, then I have to sand the edges, then I have to take the frame off and sand each frame bit here, and then put it all back together. And then we have to do it like what's called a soap treatment, or use like dry soap bits and you just like rub it into the wood. It keeps the color, it doesn't get much darker, but if you spill water on it, it'll basically just be able to wipe off or peel off, like, you know how you like cold water off a duck's back. Actually one big drag queen used that all the time. Water off a duck's back. And oh, I saw a rat. We have rats, can you see it? I don't know if you saw it. We have rats, can you see it? But we have rats here, and I don't mind that because we're in the countryside. This used to be an old barn stored for like things. I'm trying to zoom in and see if you guys can see it. But he was over there. But people like usually freak out. Some of the kids like, ah, rat! I'm like, come on, stop it. You're in the countryside. It's not like a dirty sewer rat. It's just like a countryside rat, and they live from beetles and mice and whatever they can catch. So I have nothing against them. But it's sad that we have like a cheap IKEA table standing in our living room as our normal main coffee table, when we have this very, very nice full pure wood that I want to start using. So I just need to sand a little bit more. I think like 20 minutes more on top here, and then check up, take a little damp cloth and wipe it over, or a dry cloth or something, and have a look and see how it looks, if I got all the clear coat off. And then we'll do the soap treatment, and then when that's done, I'll do the edges all around, all four. I don't have to do it in there because that's just going to be basically covered. And then I have to do the legs, and then flip this thing over and put it down some gentle and unscrew all these sides here. So I'm in a little bit of a DIY mood today, but I'm going to be starting closing these gates up because it's cooling down. Here we go. Alright, back to sanding. I'm going to catch you guys later because I've been rambling now. Whew, guys, I am probably done with the sanding for now. It has become much lighter, as you can see. I done the legs. They're probably just going to need quick little sand, but it's so much brighter and it looks much more like the other table we have. I'm going to come out here tomorrow and give it a little bit more sanding. You can see the edges need to get the clear coat off there. But it's becoming like I want to, and then I have to take off these sides here. They are some screws, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each side, to get the frame here off. That means then I can sand the frame here and get that nice light. I also want to give this a bit more, but yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. If you see the color difference, how dark it was before, and then till how light it is now. It probably doesn't show too much on camera, but on the eye it's a big difference, so that's cool. Well, I'm just closing out the skate park now. It's kind of late. It's 11 o'clock. I forgot the time, and I was just like keep going and sanding, like imagining how nice that coffee table will look at home. So yeah, but I'm just about to close up now. Log off skate park. It's nice that I'm actually able to work out here, and now a lot of you guys are probably wondering, why don't you start making fingerboards out here then? Because fingerboards is not a thing who needs so much space. Fingerboarding, I just need to have, that's it. I just need to have my basement, so I can go and change the boards whenever I need to. A gold tube ticket. So yeah. I'll be going for that 24th of September, which is cool, and it's in the Royal Theatre, which is like, oh my god, this is becoming big.